Alright everyone, I haven't done a video in a little while and I thought I would just do a quick update. I know some people who are watching like my videos about antidepressants sometimes ask me like how things are going, and so I thought I'd do a little update, because I don't know, things haven't been too good recently. I had to go back onto the fluoxetine at 20 milligrams, and I don't think they really worked this time around. I was having a lot of like stresses in my personal life, and I don't know really what was happening with the tablets. I don't know if they weren't working or they just, I don't know. Maybe it's because I was on them before and then went back onto them or something. I don't know. Basically, I just got just got worse and worse, and started got so bad I started becoming like suicidal, which I've always had like depression and stuff, but uh, having suicidal thoughts and suicidal urges, that was a kind of a new one on me, and not just like thinking about suicide like just abstractly, but actually like I felt like I was actually gonna like kill myself at one point, like just like got really bad, and I was just, I felt like I was kind of like holding these like feelings inside me, like these like suicidal feelings, and it felt like this massive like thing that I was holding inside, and in the end, I hadn't really spoke to anyone about it or anything like that. I just felt like I couldn't really talk about it to anyone, and you know, um, like I couldn't. I felt like I couldn't tell my wife about it because I thought it would like cause a load of stress and like hurt her. You know what I mean? Like saying that I felt like I wanted to kill myself. Like I don't know. I can imagine if someone I loved told me that, I'd feel really like hurt by it and somehow like I don't know. So yeah, because I was like holding it in these feelings inside, they were just getting worse. So in the end, like it was like I don't know. In the end, I did. I told her like I just had to come out with it. I was like, well, am I ever gonna like kill myself or speak about it? And I bet I can kind of see why people do it as like a cry for help. It's like it feels like you can't say anything about it, and then people like sort of do a half-hearted suicide attempt as a way to like let people know how they're feeling, maybe because they feel like they can't talk about it. I don't know. So I just felt like I've got to say something, and I told her, and she was like, just get to the doctors, like go to doctors and tell them how you're feeling, and so I did, and I was also worried about going to doctors because I thought, fuck, they're gonna like lock me up or something. You know what I mean? They're gonna just have me locked up in some mental asylum where I can't do any harm to myself. Um, so when the doctors and that, actually they were like really nice, and like my wife was really understanding as well about it all, and like really supportive. Uh, what the doctor thinks, like, because I like it's anxiety and depression, low like self esteem and everything, but it could also be actually be the fluoxetine that I was on, like causing these thoughts, because that is a side effect of them for some people. So I've changed to a different antidepressant now, and oh god, it was a bit of a nightmare though. After like I had to have this fucking mental health crisis team come out to my house that night after I'd been to the doctors. So I had these fucking two blokes turn up and just sitting in the front room and talking to me and stuff. And it was a bit, I don't know, I feel a bit embarrassed about it now. I don't know why, but also, I'll show you what this is. Fucking being suicidal is expensive as well, because after I went to the doctors and said about this, I was still on fluoxetine for a couple of days, because at first I didn't want to change, because I was like, oh man, I'm going through all this stuff, and if I change my antidepressant now, it'll like it might make me like even worse because it's like fucking with my head even more. But this is what they give you. This is like 5 tablets. Sorry, I got paint on my fingers here. They give you tablets in five at a time, and you've got to pay the full like prescription charge for that, like £8.50 or whatever the hell it is. So usually you could get like 2 months worth of tablets for the same price, but because you go to doctors and say you're feeling suicidal, you've got to pay £8.50 for 5 tablets at a go. So yeah, it's expensive if you if you say you're suicidal. But yeah, I've changed now to citalopram, and actually the doctors must think I'm not as suicidal as I was because they actually let me have a 2 weeks worth of the tablets, and I'm only on a 10 milligram. I had to stop taking fluoxetine for 4 days, and then start on the citalopram, and yeah, I don't know. I'm feeling a bit better now. Like, I don't know whether it was the fluoxetine or whether I've just sort of, I don't know, stopped feeling so bad about things or something. I don't know. Maybe I just feel better because I've like been able to talk about it, and that's why I'm making the video, because I can actually speak about it. And maybe if anyone else is feeling the same way, I just want to say like, just talk to someone. Like, that was the biggest thing for me, was just being able to like speak to someone, and you know, like it was like really like hard, like admitting that's like how I was feeling. I felt like embarrassed as well, like embarrassed in myself in some way that I was feeling this way. So just like, if you like, I would say anyone out there, if you're feeling suicidal in any way, if you're gonna end it all, you may as well just tell someone first. That they're not gonna like, they're not gonna lock you up and stop you. Just go to a doctor's and just say like, just tell them how you're feeling, and it's just the fact that you can talk about it to someone. I don't know. It's sort of like unlock something in my head a bit, and yeah, just, I don't know. That's just my advice. If you're feeling that way, just tell someone. Like, it was like holding it inside was making it worse, and I didn't really realize that until I'd spoken about it to someone. So anyway, yeah, that's why I haven't been making videos as well. Just not feeling very good. And sorry to people who like have like Phil, who sent me a message, and I was like, oh, I'll message you back, and I never did, and like I've just been a bit non-communicative with people, just because of all this, really. I'll talk about the citalopram. Like, the side effects were a bit different. Like, maybe it's just because I stopped taking one and moved to another, but the side effects are a bit different to the fluoxetine. And when you first start taking the fluoxetine, you feel very tired and a bit fluey and a bit sort of fuzzy-headed. This, I kind of felt the same way. I've been sleeping a lot, but it's not as fuzzy feeling. It feels more, I don't know, more sharp. Like I got like a sharp pain in my head. It feels more like a scalpel or something. I don't know how to describe it. I don't know. It just feels more sharp somehow than the fluoxetine. I don't know what it is. And I've been on it for a couple of days, 4 days, and I'm starting to feel okay now. But it was kind of rough for the first few days. I was having loads of pains, like in my head and like all down my back and in my limbs and things, and I was just like, I just couldn't get out of bed. I was just sleeping all day, and I was having like, at night I was having like really bad nightmares, like really vivid nightmares. Like, I've said this, like fluoxetine affects your dreams, like gives you really vivid dreams. That these were giving me like really bad nightmares, and I was like half waking up and still thinking I was like in the nightmare. And one night I was like, I don't even know what I was dreaming about or what I was doing, but I was like my wife said, because all I remember was waking up, my wife going, "It's me, it's Alex, it's me, it's me." And she said I was just like screaming in my sleep, like, ah. I don't know what the fuck I was dreaming about. I was like screaming, going, "No, no," and then she was like, "Tom," and then like she woke me up, and I was still screaming and like just like, "No, no," like I didn't know where I was or who she was or anything like that. And then like I remember I remember her saying, "It's me, it's Alex," and then that like brought me out of it. But fuck, I was like terrified. I don't remember what I was dreaming about. I just remember being absolutely like in the grips of terror. And then like other nights I've just had like weird dreams, like where like one dream was where I was walking around the house and I'd like walk to the back door and like I'd be on my own in the house and I'd walk to the back door and it'd be wide open and I'd be fucking hell, someone's come in. And I was like, I'd like shut the door and like lock it and then I'd go around to the front door and the front door would suddenly be open and I'd be shit and I'd keep going around the house and all these doors were open and then I'd wake up and I'd hear some, like, even though I was on my own in the house, I'd hear someone like slamming a door or something. And it's happened quite a lot where I'd like wake up and I'd hear people in the house and I'd like, shit. Or I'd hear like one time I heard my boss like calling me, like going, Tom, like, and I thought I was at work, like I'd fallen asleep at work. I was like, fuck. So yeah, it's been giving me really weird dreams, this citalopram. Like it made me like kind of afraid to go to sleep on some nights. But then last night, I don't know whether I've had a breakthrough or something. I woke up, like I don't know whether I was laughing in real life, but I was laughing my arse off in a dream. I was just like crying with laughter in a dream so much that it woke me up, and I woke up feeling really like happy and stuff from this dream. So I don't know whether the nightmares have stopped and how I'll start having good dreams. But yeah, I don't know. I think maybe. Yeah, I'm not as afraid to go to sleep now because that was, I don't know, I had a pretty good night's sleep last night, but the first few days on this were rough. And yeah, I'll anyway, that's I just wanted to keep you updated and give you a little update on the antidepressants that I'm on, because some people ask me like what's going on and how I'm doing. So yeah, there you go. Don't worry, I'm not gonna like top myself anytime soon, but it was a bit touch and go for a minute back there. Yeah. So anyway, I hope to start doing more regular videos. I've just not been up to it recently. And all right, thanks for watching and see you later. How do I stop now?